Hey guys, the most common way to live and work in the UK is to get a skilled worker visa, as you already know. But the most common questions I get from you is, how do I start this whole visa process? What are the steps involved in the process? While most of you know you need a skilled worker visa, you know the eligibility, you know that there is a requirement, you need a certificate of sponsorship. However, you do not really know where to start, how to start. So, here is the thing. If you're looking to move to the UK to work and settle, then this information is very vital, is a must know. Guys, my name is Tombara, and on the channel I have just introduced how you and your family can move to the UK, whether you're a student, a working professional, or a dependent. Isn't that interesting? So in today's video, I will be talking about how you can move to the UK with a skilled worker visa and all the steps that is involved to help you get one. Now, without further ado, let's dive into the video. So the number one step is to get an eligible job from a UK employer that is approved by the Home Office. But come on, if you are new, entirely new to this, then you don't know where to start from. You don't know who is a UK approved employer that is being approved by the Home Office. You don't know because you're new to the whole process. You'll be wondering, who is a UK approved employer and how do you get the job? What is an eligible approved job? Because you're new to the process, you don't know what to do, how to go about it. So for those of you that are new to this process, you will definitely need a job offer. Yes, you will definitely need a job offer. In order to get a job, you will need a job offer. For you to get the job offer, you will need a good CV and a cover letter. Yes, you will need a good CV and a cover letter, especially for the people that are from my country, Nigeria. You will need a good CV and a cover letter, and the UK standard of CV writing is totally different from other countries. That is something I'm going to do in another video that I'll be doing in another video where I'll be talking about how to write good CV, a detailed CV, and a good cover letter to allow you, to enable you now apply for the job. To look for job openings refers to job sites such as Indeed, LinkedIn, Reed, Monster. So after writing that good CV and a cover letter, you want to start applying for the jobs that you've seen on the different job portals and the job sites that interest you. After applying for the job, you don't sit back. Yeah, you don't sit back. You want to get your feet at the doorstep of these companies. So after applying for the job, you can still go back to places like platforms like LinkedIn, search for these companies, and then send them emails, send them your job profile, let them know that you're keen in getting this job. So after applying for the job, you don't just sit back. You have to, push yourself, write to these companies, go to LinkedIn, write to this company, let them know that you really want the job. Send them your CV, send them a message. Send them. Don't just sit back, because if you really want this skilled worker visa, You really need to keep on pushing. You need to keep on applying. You need to keep on applying. You can't just stop, because most people at this stage, because they don't get the response, they get rejected, and they feel it's not going to work, and they decide to give up. No. Once you get to this stage, this is the stage where you really, really, really want to push yourself, letting these companies know that you really want the job. And how do you do that? After the application, you don't just sit back. Send them your email, send them your profile, let them know that you really want the job. Yeah. You want to come to the UK, you got to work hard for this. You got to work hard. Remember, the visa is open for everyone that is interested, that want to come to the UK. So you're not the only one that is applying for the jobs. Yeah, you're not the only one. So after applying for one or two, no, you want to be applying for job on a daily basis. Just go on the job portals, go on the job website, and keep on applying until you get your sponsorship. Until you got your certificate of sponsorship. Yeah, you will get it. It's just that you have to put in the work. Yeah, you have to really, really put in the work in order to get the certificate of sponsorship that will now enable you to apply for this visa. So there are two kind of companies that you can reach out to. The companies that you've already done research, for and applied for job, that that got the sponsorship to be able to sponsor you. And also the companies that are licensed sponsors. Now, in order to get a job permit to live in the UK and work and settle, you must get sponsored by these licensed companies, licensed sponsors. I will be leaving the link below that will be advising you of where to get information about all these companies that are sponsored, that are licensed sponsored in the UK. Yeah, I'll be leaving the link below, so watch out for the link, where you will be able to click on the link and it will take you to the site where you'll be able to find all the licensed sponsors in the UK. You can also filter by industry as well to get to the kind of job that you're looking for. But then you rest assured knowing that these companies, they are licensed sponsored companies that will be able to give you that certificate of sponsorship. Because you cannot do anything. You cannot start this process, the visa application process, without the certificate of sponsorship, which you'll be getting from this licensed sponsors companies when you're successful with your interview stage and all of that. This takes us to the next level, where you now have to apply for the visa. But in order to apply for this visa, you must have your certificate of sponsorship. Yeah. This is like the most important information, documentation that is a must get for you to be able to apply for the visa process and all of that. So the certificate of sponsorship is provided by your employer, which covers all the details about your employment. So your certificate of sponsorship is a must-have. Yeah. Without having the COS, you will not be able to apply for this visa. The certificate of sponsorship covers other details as well that will allow you to be able to, other information that will allow you to be able to actually now start the visa process. There is the eligibility criteria as well. There is the eligibility criteria that you will have to meet. The eligibility criteria requirements include you must get a valid job offer. Yes, a valid job offer. You need to get that. 2, the certificate of sponsorship. Yes, that's another one that you will have to get before you can do anything. Job on the list of eligible occupation. Must be paid minimum salary, knowledge of English, money to support yourself while you're in the UK, the certificate of sponsorship, and a valid job offer. These are the requirements you will be needing. So now, to start the process of visa application, you will need to provide additional supporting documents. These documents include proof of your knowledge of English, job occupation code, job title, and your annual salary. You will need a valid passport and other documentation that shows your identity and your nationality. Job occupation code, your certificate of sponsorship reference number, name of your company and their sponsor license number. After gathering all the documentation that you need to provide in order to apply for this visa, you can now proceed to apply for the skilled worker visa. When you're ready, you can now apply for your visa online on gov.uk website. Now, for you to do this is a very long form, so you must have a good internet connection, making sure your laptop is fully charged. You want to leave the charger and getting a good connection. You really need that, because it's a long form that you will have to fill in, and it takes a lot of patience to do that. So a lot of you might be needing help to fill out this form. So I will be doing a separate video where I will be showing you how to fill this form step by step. I hope this video has been very helpful. If you're watching this video and you've not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. And thank you very much for stopping by to watch my video always. I really appreciate you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.